Hi, how you going? My name is, of course, Reese T. O'Leary. I'm just going to sit here for a moment and roll a cigarette while I wait for some of the lovely folks of this group to pop on through. I was here last night, about 24 hours ago, not even 24 hours ago, but I noticed that there was a few people that commented after the post ended. So I thought, if I've got the opportunity, I'll come in and pop in and say hey this evening. And here we are. So once people start rolling on through, I'll introduce myself a little better, and then we can get started with some free readings. Alright, let's give this page a refresh. I'm just bringing up this page on my computer. Hello, hello. I'm just going to wait for some people to pop on through here. Hi, how are you? My name's Reese T. O'Leary of perpelFLAME Company. You can have a look at the pages. They're in the description of this video. I'm going to be doing some free readings for about an hour this evening. I've got some other people that I've got to go and give readings for after this. So we won't be stopping off here too long, but I just thought I'd pop in and say hello, hello. I did one of these posts in this group, according to this, about 18 hours ago, and it quite literally went for about 4 hours. And if you were a part of that session, thank you very much for being a part of that wonderful session that I had the pleasure and opportunity of channeling for everybody. But unfortunately, I don't have 3.5 hours for you all this evening. So I'm just going to wait. Oh, what was that noise? That was a funny noise. I'm just going to wait while we allow some more people to come on through. I'm rolling a cigarette. Hi, welcome. You can absolutely have a reading. I will get that started for you in just a moment's time. I'm just going to let some more people roll on through. Don't forget, pay it forward in the world. If I give you a reading, I've been doing this professionally for about 15 years now, just over 15 years. And I've had such wonderful opportunities to be able to perform my craft on national television here in Australia. I'm based here in Australia, Sydney, Australia, but I'm also based in Phuket, Thailand. So lovely to see you all and lovely to have you all here. Also pop down below whereabouts you're hailing from in the world. Where are you? Are you in America? Are you in Asia? Are you in UK? Last night we had a mixed bag of people coming through, and it was wonderful. I got to read for people in Africa, the UK, Northern Ireland, North America, so Canada and the USA, as well as Australia, of course. It was. Oh, you're in India. Whereabouts in India are you? How wonderful. How wonderful. Alright, I'm going to get started on your reading, Arpita. The first thing that's coming through for you, Arpita, is there is something that you are at the moment, right? You're trying to seek something out in your life, right? I think you're a very goal-orientated person, yes? So, hi, Angela. Aussie. Oi. Arpita, there's something in your life, sorry, I'll go back to your reading. There's something in your life that you're wanting to achieve at the moment. Now, this is probably attached to some sort of educational or financial aspect for you, right? But, right, hear me out. What you're doing at the moment is you're putting too much energy, right? You're putting too much, let's call it pressure, right, on the outcome in which you want. So let me explain that a little further for you. And anyone watching these readings can actually gain something by watching other people's readings. I do try and get to everyone that's in the comments below. And if I do give you a read, go over to the page, perpelFLAME and Company and Reese T. O'Leary. Go and give them a like. Go and check out the other content, right? You're only, Arpita, you're only overthinking it a lot, right? Because money, right? And it's because of the way the world is at the moment, yeah? It's not, I know that India's got stuff going on. I've got some friends over in India, in different parts, up north, down south, yes? But the whole world is experiencing this big change, let's call it, for lack of a better term, yes? Now, what I want you to do is, I want you to go away and assess your business. And I want you to look at your business and ask yourself, is this what is bringing me joy? Right? Of course, Peter, everyone wants to be successful and rich, right? Of course, we all do, yeah? However, and we all actually have the opportunity to achieve that. But what I like to do is try and help people see where they're putting, I call it resistance, right? So what you resist will persist. Okay, so I gave the analogy last night in the other readings, and I'll give it to you here now, where it's like you've got a carrot on the end of a stick, and you're running, and the carrot's still in the same spot. It will actually get further and further and further away. Right, you're having a job. Okay, cool. So the carrot will get further and further and further away the more stress and pressure you're putting on that. Okay, so you just need to, right? Take a step back, take a deep breath, yeah? All will be well. What I think will be very beneficial for you, though, is if you get out a pen and paper, right, and you start writing down pro, con. Have you heard of a pros and cons list? I want you to do a pros and cons list. Pro, con, and I want you to actually seek out, from here, is this going to bring me joy? Is this the path that I'm supposed to be on, right? We have the opportunity to absolutely bring forth, sorry, my dog just got up. You probably just heard that. Yes, hello, Winston. You will have the opportunity to seek out and gain more from doing this exercise than just simply sitting there and worrying or wondering, when's it going to happen? Is it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Is it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Is it going to happen? Right? Now, another thing I'd like you to do, if that would be okay. Now, you will probably be very, very, very familiar with this, and if you're not, I'd be very surprised. I had the fortunate opportunity 4 years ago now to design an album, a music album, called the Chakra Ameliorate, yes? So chakra, of course, if I have to explain chakras to you, I'll be very surprised over in India, right? But ameliorate, the word ameliorate just simply means to make better, yes? Doesn't make it perfect, it's to make better. So I have an album. I'm going to put the link down in below. It's on YouTube for free, yes? It's also on Spotify. It's also in a range of different streaming locations. If anyone's watching and they want to listen to it, go right ahead, okay? I'm going to put that down below. And I want you to go and listen to the root chakra, the Muladhara, okay? I think that's going to be very useful and very beneficial. And then I want you to also listen to the third eye chakra. So I think, hang on, track 1 is the root chakra, and track, I think it's track 5 or track 6, the third eye chakra, Ajna. Okay, I would like you to go and listen to those tracks because I think they will be very, very, very beneficial in assisting you on this journey. Yes, see, I know. I'm so glad you're aware. Let me get that album for you, please. And I'm going to put it in the link below. But I think if you listen to this on a regular basis, and everyone, honestly, would benefit from listening to this if they are struggling in one way, shape, or form. And I try and direct you to the right, I'm just putting it in the link below. One moment. Go and give that a listen, guys. If you're watching this, everyone can benefit from this album. I have many people that tell me they use it for their babies, to put them to sleep. They use it to calm their households down. The one thing I will say is please don't listen to this driving a car, okay? Someone told me they listened to this album driving a car the other day, and I went, no. right? But try and find a space where you can turn the music up. Yes, it's been designed so that it will resonate with your entire body. Okay? Okay, that is there. All right, I've put that in the comment section. I can see it there. It's not allowing me to pin it, but good luck with that. Yes, okay. Peter, I have faith in you, and just know there's a special something coming for you in February 2025, and I think it's an opportunity related to going. I'm not going to say it's going to, your business is going to take off, right? It's not just going to go wow like this, but I think there's an opportunity door opening in February of 2025 for this new business venture. Okay, good luck. Follow my pages so you can come back and tell me how successful your business is, all right? All right, good luck. Thank you. Who's next? I'm going to try and get through as many people as possible. You've got me for an hour. Angela, did you want to read? No? Laurie Wright, I will have a looky-loo for you. Hello, Eeyore. Is that Eeyore? McKay Henderson? Yes. Laurie, let me see for you if I can tune into anything. I mean, it's very specific asking from your parents. I generally don't like to seek out specific spirits, but I'll see what I can do for you. I generally just let the spirits come to me, if that makes sense. Okay, the one message that is, are you still here, Laurie? Laurie, the one thing that's coming through very specifically, Angela, I'll swing back to you in just a moment's time, if that's all right. I wasn't sure if you wanted one or not. So, Laurie, the one thing that's coming to me at the moment is you need to readjust your daily rituals. Your daily rituals are not serving you. They're not you. I think you've had an upheaval in the last 6 months, and what I mean by that is there's big changes, right? And they've changed. Something in your life used to look one way, and now it looks completely different. Yeah. So when your life looked like this over here, you had a ritual. You knew what you were doing. It was flowing in a certain way, but you can't then apply that old ritual to this new way of living, right? So what I'd like you to do, Laurie, is also go and listen to the chakra ameliorate, but I would like you to listen to the solar plexus chakra, yes? So I think this is track 3, and also the sacral chakra, right, track 2. They're going to benefit you after this session, after this little mini reading that I'm doing for you, but the reason being is because I think you're struggling to let go of the way things used to be. Even though you can physically see that things have changed, right? They've changed from here to here. As I said, they looked one way, now they look a completely different way, yeah? But you need to absolutely adjust the way you are dealing with your day-to-day rituals and routines, yes? Because the ones that you're doing now belong to the past. So your world's changed, you need to change with your world, okay? And as I said, the sacral chakra and the solar plexus, those two chakras, which is, located just above your navel and just here and just a little further down, they're going to assist you while you ponder and while you're able to think over some of those rituals and routines. Again, you're going to hear me say this a lot, everyone. Get out a pen and paper, yeah? Pen and paper is your best friend. If you want to manifest, by the way, and write things down, use blue pen, okay? That's for everyone, but also for you, my love. Hope that helps. All right, Angela. No worries, Angela. I'm happy to do a little bit of a. You're more than welcome, Laurie. And also, I would love to hear how successful you become, in 2025. One more thing for you, Laurie. The month of March, okay? If you can, what they're saying to me is, if you can change, I just bit my lip. if you can, actually, that's for you. You nervously bite your lip, don't you, Laurie? Like a bit of this. Just be mindful, okay? Just be mindful. Pay attention to your anxieties, and if you ever do get anxious, track number 1, root chakra. All right, grounding. Now that me biting my lip was for you, Laurie, but what I believe, right, is going to occur is if you are able to shift your daily routines and structures, right, to match your new way of living, there's a present coming for you in March, okay? So, but if you don't, you're not going to get that opportunity door opening up, all right? So good luck. Stay in touch. I love hearing how successful people become, and Happy New Year, yeah? And Merry Christmas. Merry Krampus. Don't get me started on Christmas today, guys. Don't get me started. I'm far too knowledgeable on the world's history. Alrighty, Roo. Hope that helps. Alright, Angela. Angela. Don't mind me. I smoke cigarettes, right? If you've ever seen The Matrix, I'm like the Oracle. Angela, there's lots of, it seems like you've got a very packed schedule, yeah? Very, very chaotic schedule. Like, I just feel like there's a lot of people that either want to see you around this time or want to, and I get it's Christmas and that, right? And I get that generally is the case, but your schedule just feels so jam-packed. It's like you're here, there, and everywhere. I don't necessarily feel that it's a bad thing whatsoever. I actually feel quite jovial, let's call it, when I think of this. But oh my goodness, you can keep your busy schedule, love, because I don't want to. I'm a busy man, and you feel busier than me at the moment, right? It's crazy. So what I want you to make sure you do is make sure you do take time out for yourself, okay? It's nice to be able to be there for everyone, and it's nice to be able, I need to take my own advice on this one. It's nice to be able to be there for everyone, and it's nice to be able to, be an ear, whether it's for a friend, whether it's for a relative, whether it's for this, whether it's for that. But you need to also remember you got to replenish, yeah? Replenish your energies. Now, something I think you could benefit from, Angela, is regular cleansing. Now, I know that sounds odd because I'm sure most of us regularly cleanse in one way, shape, or form. But one way I feel it would be beneficial for you is bodies of water, Angela, right? So whether it's going swimming, right, in salty water, yeah, a lake or the ocean, or even as simple as just jumping in the shower and connecting with grandmother water spirits through those means. Yes, what it's going to do is simultaneously cleanse you, yes, but it's also going to energize and charge you up and get you ready for those next social interactions. Your busy schedule is going to continue on right through to February, by the way. It's going to continue on. And if your schedule is not literally scheduled, because you might not actually, fantastic. I will tell you this, though. The one downer I don't like about the bath, right, is just the fact that the water is stagnant. I don't like stagnant water. Me, personally, I'm like a dog or a cat. Cats don't like stagnant water, you know. They like to drink from flowing water. So do try and have a shower. And if you do ever feel overworked, and what I mean by overworked is, we can sometimes get a bit racy from all the social interactions, right? Have a shower. Yeah, and just imagine, I want you to all, you can all do this, you can all benefit from this. Connect with grandmother water, but when that water's hitting your head and running down, imagine all the gunk going down the drain, yeah? All of that energy that you're actually, this word gets chucked around a lot, and I don't like chucking it around too much, but you're actually very empathic, yes? So you have the ability to take on other people's energies and bring them into yourself and transmute them. But I do feel, although you are quite good at transmutation, so the art of changing one thing into another thing, right? One form to another form. So you take their energy away, you take it into yourself, and you're able to change that into another form, right? And dissipate that out of yourself. Too much coming up, yes? So you've got to make sure you're regularly cleansing, yeah? Make it a part of your... Bath is good, yes. Keep doing that. But whack in a shower once in a while, yeah? As in, you know, make sure you're doing that exercise in the shower, and also calling Grandmother Water Spirit, because I feel as though on your journey, when you speak to people, you speak quite intuitively to them as well, right? So if you connect with Grandmother Water Spirit, she's going to be able to come through and give you some, let's call them pointers, right, and tips, and you might even get some insights while I call it the shower portal, by the way, because when I go in there, all I get is messages. So, and sometimes I just go in and go, Grandmother Water, help me, help me. I don't want to have any more messages today. Can I just have a relaxer in today's shower? So enjoy, and I hope that helps. All right. Happy New Year. Oh, by the way, April. April is a fantastic. Oh, well, of course, I know you would, but right, but no, people don't usually go in the shower and do that exercise, right? Usually we're in there just, you know, scrub it up, right? So try and add some mental exercises and connect specifically to Grandmother Water Spirit. Look, the videos are probably very far back on my page, but when I'm in Thailand at my other house, I actually go down to the beach every day and I will meditate in the water and call in Grandmother Water Spirit, and we have some grand old chats in the ocean, yeah? But if I can't get to the ocean, I obviously go straight over. I'm pointing at my shower. I can go over to the shower and I have a shower instead. So just make sure you are inviting that connection in as well, yes, and inviting that cleansing and healing. Yes, absolutely. I'll try and get to everyone, Ashley. I'm only here for an hour though, alright? So I'm keeping an eye on the time because I get a bit carried away. Like last night when I did 4 hours of reading. And if you want to see that video or the readings I gave there, it's in this group. And if you can't find it, I've also put it on the YouTube channel. Let me have a looky-loo. Who is next? Sepala. Is that how you say your name, Sepala? Did you want a reading as well, Sepala? I'll swing back to you if you'd like a reading. Eo, did you want a reading as well? Excuse me, clearing my throat, guys. Oh, there we go. Eo, I see a question. May I ask about me and Liam? Does he want to work things out with me and have a future? Okie dokie. Let's have a looky-loo. I need a sip of coffee. Okay, similar message, Eo. I'm not sure if you heard this earlier on before. I was speaking with Arpita about resistance, yes? So I believe you're resisting. And everyone, can you drop below where you're from? Where are you from? What country are you from? I'm very curious. Last night I got to connect with all continents across the world, yes? It was very special, I think. I got to connect with Africa, yeah, Europe, UK, Northern Ireland. I know there's not a continent, but they're separate from the UK. Canada, USA. Actually, the only people I didn't connect with was Asia, now that I think about it. So we've had Asia tonight. We've had India. Fantastic, fantastic. Asia's in the room. A little bit offended, actually, considering I'm over in Asia most of my life. Eo, you can ask about you and Liam. Does he want to work things out? I think Liam has a lot going on, right? And I think right now, what I would like you to do, yes, is go and listen to the heart chakra. So that's track number 4 of that link that I posted up in here somewhere. And the reason being is because you need some nurturing, right? And you actually do need to take a step back from the situation and give Liam the opportunity to mentally breathe. Does that make sense? Right? It's nothing necessarily that you're doing, although I don't think you're helping, right? Because I think you're putting out a lot of thoughts, a lot of energy on the situation. And what we all forget, guys and girls and dolls and ladies and gents, is that these actually create things, right? These thoughts that we emit from ourselves, these energies, they do create things. So even if you're not necessarily physically saying anything or physically going there, your thoughts are a lot right now, and I understand, because it's a state of both frustration because you just want an answer for something, but it's also a state of why, that you've got so many questions. So Eel, go and get a pen and paper, please. Go and get a pen and paper, and I want you to start writing down everything you've got on your mind, okay? And you don't stop writing until that piece of paper has everything that's on your mind. You're going to feel so much better after you complete that exercise. Do it while you're listening to the Chakra Ameliorate album. In fact, I've given that same instruction. Oh, Bangladesh, how wonderful. I've given that same instruction to a few people over the last few days, and they've told me how beneficial that has been for them once they did complete that. But you have to keep writing until you've got nothing left up here. If that takes 4 hours, that takes 4 hours. If that takes 5 minutes, that takes 5 minutes. But do not fool yourself into thinking that it's done just because you want it to be done, right? So start writing all those thoughts down. That's going to help you ease up on the situation and stop thinking about it so much and stop putting so much energy out there. So the question that you have is, does he want to work things out with you and have a future? I think he's seeing multiple paths in his life at the moment, right? And I think he's assessing exactly what's going on. And that's why I'm trying to assist you with this information, because I think if you were able to take a step back a little bit from the situation, both physically and energetically, you might have a good chance, okay? But I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I feel like if things become too much mentally, right, for Liam, see you later, Liam. Liam will hit the hills, yeah, and run for the hills. And that's not necessarily because of simply just yourself as well. It's a lot that's going on for Liam, okay? I think Liam's got a lot on Liam's mind, and Liam is struggling to process, yeah? Liam could do with the root chakra, track 1. So I hope that gives you some assistance there, Eo. Good luck, and let me know how it goes. Don't forget to go over, guys, to perpelFLAME & Company on Facebook, and also Reese T. O'Leary. Give it a like and follow. There's heaps of videos and content over there. There's a lot more coming, and I also have a tribe, right? An official tribe over on the website, perpelFLAMEandCompany.online. So you're all more than welcome to pop on over there and check that out as well. In fact, I'll put the link down below now. All right. You have been going easy on him physically, but not mentally. Yeah. Can't lie to Psychic Reese. Yes. Psychic Reese knows. I can hear your thoughts, right? And they're racing. Yeah? So, Eo, release, okay? Do some releasing exercises. Release. Yeah? And that exercise I just told you with the pen and paper will serve you wonders, I'm telling you. Please read for me next. Rafi, I don't take instructions from people, I'm sorry. So I'll read for you when I feel like reading for you. I'm a bit cheeky, guys. Yeah, I'm the leader of me. Nobody tells me what to do. Actually, you know who tells me what to do? The spirits. They're the only thing I will listen to, and my husband, right? That's it. Nothing else. I don't listen to anyone else or anything else. Yeah? All right, let me have a looky though. Ashley, hello. Hello. G'day, mate. Let me have a looky-loo for you, Ashley. Ashley, my love, you're not making very smart choices when it comes to your finances at the moment. Now, what I mean by that is they're telling me that you're wanting to either save more money, get more money, but you're not looking at how you're spending your money, right? You can't be spending more than you have. Or you can't be going, I'll figure it out later, right? You've got to look at the right now moment, okay? You need to go and do a budget for 2025, okay? And even if you can't, you might struggle to stick to that budget straight away. I don't care if you've got a budget now, you need to do another one, okay? A new one. Again, everyone, we're leaving the past in the past, okay? Don't bring the past into the present and then therefore into the future. Yeah? So leave the past in the past, and you need to go and do another budget, please. I'm not a financial advisor, although I did work for every bank in Australia, every big four bank in Australia, Westpac, St. George, ANZ, Commonwealth Bank, right? I've worked for every insurance company in the country as well. Just about. Just about, anyway. Oh, what is with my throat today? I'm so sorry. It's probably all the talking I'm doing over the last 24 hours. So, once you do that budget, I think you're going to find that there are some areas where you can shave some costs off, yes? Things that you're not actually, you're like, why am I spending money on this? And I don't want to. You might even discover, if you go through some of those subscription services and things like that, I said things like that, not just subscription services, so think outside the box of what I'm saying. It could be insurance policies, as I was just talking about me working in an insurance company, right? It could be anything, but I think there's excess money going out that doesn't need to be going out, that you could be holding on to for you. And then when you need it, it's not there, because you spent it on crap that you didn't realize, right? So go and do a new budget, please. I think that's going to serve you very well. I also think you're not authentically expressing and communicating your needs to, this is going to sound funny, your needs, but to yourself. I'm just going to tell everyone as well, if I do a reading for you and I call your name and you're not here, I'm not doing the reading for you, right? I hate fishers. I call them fishers. If you want to be a fisher man or fisher woman, there's plenty of oceans in the world. Go and fish. Don't fish from me, yeah? Because a lot of people will go group to group to group to group to seek answers. If I've given you your answer, don't go and ask it again from someone else, yeah? And that's silly, guys. And what you're doing is you're pissing the universe off because you're confusing it. You're confusing the narrative in which you're trying to understand or seek, yeah? And I understand sometimes people want further clarification. If you want further clarification from me, ask. I'm happy to provide where I can, yeah? And if you want a full-on reading, come and book one in. Join the tribe, right? So, but don't go fishing online, yeah? It will not serve you well. Mark my words. I've been doing this for a very long time. So it will not serve you well whatsoever, okay? So, Ashley, though, I want you to go and listen to the Throat Chakra. I believe that's track number 5 on the album that I put in the link somewhere in here. The reason being is you need to authentically express your needs both to yourself, but also I think you're struggling to express. Well, once you authentically express your needs to yourself a little better, you'll be able to then express it to others a little better. Because I think there are some things that people are doing to, I'm going to say to you or around you in your world, right? And it's, let's just say, negatively impacting your psyche, but I don't think you're fully speaking up on it, right? I think you're just kind of accepting it and just going along with it. And maybe this is something you've been used to from the past, but again, past is the past, we're in the present, let's not bring it into the future. All right, my love? Hope that helps. Yes? Go and listen to the album and follow that advice, and trust me. Oh, by the way, I know this seems like a long way away, but September next year, there is big, like, I'm getting, you know what I just heard in my head? Ding, 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 ding. It reminds me of a poker machine when it wins money. Okay? And I don't advocate gambling at all, by the way, but it's just a metaphor and an analogy that Spirit was giving me. But, yeah, September next year, ding, 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 there's big jackpot of some descript anyway. So, good luck. And if you become a billionaire by any chance, can you not forget who I am? Thanks. Good luck, and I hope that helps. Angela, you mentioned April. What should I expect? Angela, if you don't mind, I'm going to swing back to you. Ah, you're in North London. How wonderful. How wonderful. You're going to have to wait until this post is finished, and then you can watch this back, okay? And I will be saving this clip and putting it over on the perpelFLAME & Company YouTube channel for everyone, okay? So if you do get a reading from me, guess what? That's going on the YouTube channel. Congratulations. I am a famous psychic medium here in Australia. I actually do and have been on national television multiple times to exemplify my gifts to the world. So, I think he's actually happy with how I'm handling things. I'm just reading some comments, guys. I think he's happy with how I'm handling things at the moment. Yes, because you took a step back, right? But you need to take a mental step back too, Eeyore. Okay? All right. Love that. I get more than enough but have terrible spending problems. Same, girl, same. Same, girl, same, right? Maybe we need to look... Oh, sirens. Maybe we need... Sorry, I play a fun game, everyone. When the sirens go past, I like to try and work out what type of siren it is. Is it a police, is it an ambulance, or is it fire brigade? That was police. I always like to work out where they're going to. Ashley, in terms of your terrible spending problems, for starters, I think you should go and assess why. Right? If you're spending money in one area, it's because you're not. If you're spending money and you're considering it and you're recognizing it to be a terrible spending problem, then obviously there's something that's affecting you in your world that you're not paying attention to, because that is your outlet, right? That is your outlet. So go and address whatever the core issue is. Go and address the root issue, okay? Yeah, I'm most welcome, Ashley. And don't forget, go on over to perpelFLAME, guys. Go on over to perpelFLAME, give it a like and share. Oh, don't share it, but give it a like and a follow, and check out the content. I've just posted a few videos there. I'm trying to teach everyone how to spot fake readers, yeah? And there's a lot of charlatans and people who rob people, yeah? I do charge for what I do, abso-bloody-lutely, yeah? But I also give a lot of my time for free. If I had to give you a ratio, it's probably 70-30. 70 being free, right? And I have been doing this professionally for a very, very long time. So I'm trying to teach people at the moment how to spot the crap people, right? Everyone, let me just award you all this information. Everyone is born a psychic, guys. Everyone. You're psychic. You're all psychic. Did you know that? You're all born with the extrasensory perceptions. Did you know within about 5 minutes time, one-on-one, I could actually teach each and every single one of you how to read minds? Oh, what? I heard a few people go in my head, right? Yes, it is true. We can all read minds. We're all energetic. Yes, we all give off a resonant frequency. You can feel my frequency through the bloody camera. And yet, what, you're sitting here questioning frequency? Yeah? All right. So, point of the story is the difference between, let's just say, myself and others, right? And when I say others, I mean people who don't do what I do on a daily basis, but people who are still born with, of course, those extrasensory perceptions is, I call most of the world is a backyard psychic, because everyone's a psychic. But I'm like a professional psychic. So, for example, everyone knows how to throw a shot put. Do you know what shot put is? You know, you've got to launch this, big steel ball. But not everyone goes to the Olympics for it, right? Same with running, same with all the other sports. You might be good at a sport, but are you at the Olympics? Right. So, just remember that, yeah? And if you do want to train your psychic abilities, there's plenty of tools out there too, yeah? And I've been teaching people to train their psychic abilities for a very, very long time with tried and proven results, let me tell you, over and over again, actually, over and 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 over. I drive myself bonkers. I've been trying to go back and listen to what you said, but I'm not having any luck. I'm not answering it again, Eeyore. Sorry, I can't repeat. I can't rewind my mouth. Okay. But what I'll tell you is, just wait, have some, see, look, you can't even be patient with me. Just wait until the video is finished, right? See, you're showing yourself right here, your behavior. Is this what you're doing to Liam? Much love, right? Unconditional love to you all, yes? But I'm going to call people's bullcrap out. I always do. That's why people come to me, because I'm not backwards in coming forwards, and I'm never going to lie to you, right? But if this is what you're doing to Liam, okay, Woosa, If you want to wait until this video ends, go and listen to the album for a little while, okay? Or sit in here and listen to some of the other messages. But you've just got to wait. Once this video is finished, then you can go back, okay? You can't do it while I'm still live. It just doesn't work like that, sorry. Blame Meta, blame Facebook, blame the way they do their videos, okay? Just to let you all know, I've also been doing live videos on Facebook since before there was even a button, yeah? I was one of the first people on Facebook to ever do live videos, ever. Around the world, ever. So I have a bit of an understanding of technology, alright? So trust me. I know you are. I know you are. I can see. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you need to learn how to channel your impatience, okay? Because your impatience, you're going to self-sabotage, yeah? Only when I don't know something though, yes, because you get into a panic state, right? Anyways, we're going back to those other people. Alright? Be patient, Eo. Much love, but be patient. Alright? And if you ask again, I'm just going to ignore you, by the way. That's what I do with my tribe members. They know. See, my tribe love me. I don't think you understand. I've got thousands of tribe members all around the world, right? All around the world. And I deliver tough love every day to them. They know it too, right? So, take it as tough love, yes? It comes with love, but it's tough, alright? You've just got to work on it, yeah? Trust me, I was on the phone earlier tonight with one of my fave clients, Eva. She's also a friend. You know, we've grown to become very good friends. But my God, is she impatient. And I was like, Carla, shut up. I'm hanging up now, Carla. Bye, Carla. And I just hang up my phone, yeah? I don't care. I don't care. You want to learn? Let me teach you, yeah? That's it. That's how it's done. And unfortunately, we're in a world at the moment that's so crazy that people kind of don't know what's up from down. Let me show you, alright? Alrighty, Roo, let me go back. I'm sorry, I'm scrolling through. I don't know why I'm looking at the comments on here when I could just look on there, but whatever. I'll look here. I'm just scrolling through those comments again. Where was I up to? Who was I up to? Okay, I finished with Laurie. Thanks, Laurie. You're a gem. Angela had a follow-up question, but I've already answered one for you, Angela, so I'll swing back to you if that would be okay. Angela, your question there. So you mentioned April. What should I expect, please? I told you already. Same advice I'm going to give to Eeyore. Go back and listen to what I said when the video's down, okay? Hi, my boyfriend. So this is for Taslima. Taslima, where are you hailing from in the world? Hi, are you still here, Taslima? Taslima. Taslima. I'm going to give you 30 seconds and then I'm moving on. Alright? While I'm waiting to see if Taslima is still here. Miha, did I miss you? Let me scroll through the comments again. Miha, 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 Miha. Ah, Taslima, you're from Bangladesh. Ah, wonderful. Taslima, knock knock. Are we home? Alright, Taslima, you're missing out on your reading. I'm not doing it if you're not here. You're most welcome, Angela. I think I said something along the lines of it was an opportunity draw, right? So, again, it's really difficult for me to keep up with 10 million things at once, you know, reading and blah, 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 blah. I know you'll hear me, I'm coming to you next. I just was giving Taslima an opportunity, but it looks like Taslima's a fisher. Gone to catch some fish. So Taslima, unfortunately you've missed out on your reading, okay? Because if you don't stick around, right? Miha, okay, now it's your turn. Oh, you're in Australia. Whereabouts in Australia are you? I'm in Sydney. I travel along the east coast more often than not. Gemma, I see you. Gemma is also from Australia. Wonderful, wonderful. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. So far we've got Miha. Gemma, are you still around? Gemma? Gemma, if you're not here, are you fishing? Right? If you're fishing, I'm not fishing back. Ah, there we go. Alright, you're not a fisher. That's alright. Alright, so we've got Gemma, Miha. I'm only doing a couple more. Yep, alright, that's it. After Gemma and Miha, if anyone else comes in, would anyone else kindly tell them no more? Because we're almost hitting the hour mark, so I've got to move on to my next task, yeah? I've just uploaded another video exposing some frauds in the industry and people that were really horrible to me a few years ago, right? So go and watch that video. It's over on the perpelFLAME Company channel. I've just posted a whole bunch of other videos over the course of the last few days, and there's a few more series going up as well. So, Melbourne! You're a Melbourneite! Melbourne's my second home. I love my Melbourne. I used to live in South Bank. And I was recently on a television show that's filmed in Melbourne. Alrighty, Roo. Miha. Did you have a specific question? Or Brizzy Vegas. I've got family up there. I'm up there as well. Southeast Queensland. Alright, so fabulous, wonderful. Alright, Miha, let me see what I've got for you in my mind. Interesting. There's been some interactions in your dream state, Miha, that you're not paying attention to. And what I mean by that is there are messages trying to come through to you. I think you're actually having very, very lucid dreams. So if you aren't aware of what lucid dreams are, lucid dreams is a state of dreaming where we reach our brainwaves go into a certain mode while we're asleep, and we actually become conscious in our dreams. I think there are signs and symbols and messages in your dreams that you're not quite understanding maybe how to interpret them, or you're just forgetting about them as well, I think. So I think you would benefit from keeping a dream journal or a journal next to the bed and writing in it as soon as you wake up, yes? Whatever you can remember is fine. Date, what the dream was, even draw a little picture, I don't know, up to you. Start keeping a dream journal more often. I think you're more intuitive than you realize, but you're not paying into it enough. You're not playing with it enough. You're not giving it an opportunity enough. You're very stressed, I think, on the other aspect of your life, and I think that's part of the reason as to why. You've got too many... Okay, I'm going to give you a phrase, all right? And I want you to live by this phrase for a little while. The world can wait. Yes? I think you take on too many of other people's struggles from time to time, whether it's family, whether it's friends, don't care, colleagues. You're very empathetic to other people's problems. You need not to be so empathetic to other people's problems because it's not serving you well at all. Pay attention to those dreams, though, because you are getting messages and signs about what steps to take next, and I don't think you're listening to them properly, right? So get that dream journal happening, please. Get that dream journal happening, all right? I hope that helps, yes? Let me see if I got something else for you. I feel like there's something else just coming in. Just one moment, please. You're going away. Sorry, I just got a Harry. Has anyone seen Harry Potter? You're going away. We're going away. Far away. I just heard that in my head. Uncle Vernon. The Dursleys. Miha, I believe you will be going traveling in June of 2025. When I say traveling, you're going overseas somewhere, right? It's a trip. Don't ask me where. I don't want to speculate. I don't like speculating too hard, but because it closes off opportunities, right? But I think it could be. So I'm seeing. This is reverse, right? So it's really hard for me to do for you, but in my mind, it's like I'm seeing not where Asia is on a map and the USA is like over here, I'm seeing you're going on this side of the world. So it could be Europe, it could be the Middle East, it could be Northern Africa, it could be, the UK, those areas, right? I don't think it's going to be Asia, Americas over there. Again, I could be wrong, but that's just what was coming to me, right? So I think it is a holiday, but I also think you're visiting someone or catching up with someone or going with there's someone else. I can feel this someone else presence, and I don't know whether you're meeting them there. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate too hard, but June 2025, that's when I think that will be the auspicious time for you to travel. All right? So don't forget, going over to perpelFLAME, Reese T. O'Leary, stay in touch, please. I want to see those holiday pictures. I want to see those snaps, right? And of course, Gemma! Gemma. My assistant Gemma is from Jimboomba. I'm up in Queensland more often than you probably realise. Oh, anything, sorry, I just saw your question there, Miha, my apologies. Anything you could tell me about how to best deal with my separation from me and my husband? Go on a holiday. No, I'm kidding. If I have time, just give me a moment. I'm sorry, I've given you what I've given you for now. You know what? You're not listening to your intuition and your dreams, Miha. How to deal with your separation from you and your husband, you already know. You're just not putting it into action. Listen to your dreams. Yeah? Trust yourself. Why is it that I trust everyone's intuition more than they trust their intuition? Right? I trust your intuition, yeah? And I trust mine, of course, but I trust yours as well, right? Pay attention. All right, back to Gemma. And guys, if anyone does want to book in, you can actually book in face-to-face readings with me when I am in town, yeah? If you are in Australia or you are in a city that I travel to across the world, you can book in with me. You just got to join the tribe first. I do expect people to contribute to the tribe because the tribe is a community-based organisation that does assist other tribe members. I'm constantly donating money out there into different aspects of things on behalf of the tribe, and, so it is a community-led and driven front. So this is why I'm constantly telling people, go and contribute, please, go and contribute, but also pay it forward in the world. If I've given you a reading today, even just a very small one, do something nice for someone, give them a smile, give them a hug, send some love out in the world, yeah? The world, and especially Australia, needs more love right now, yeah? There's lots going on. Terrible. But there's lots going on, right? And hopefully it calms down very soon. But we are where we are right now. Alrighty, Roo. Hey, Miha, hate to tell you this, but I know I'm right. I know I'm right. That's why people come to me. Yeah? Alrighty, Roo. Will he leave me for her? Oh, my love. Everyone's going through it in relationships at the moment, aren't they? My goodness gracious me. You know what? I have a question for you, Gemma. Why don't you love yourself enough? Track 4, please. You know that link I put up for the chakra ameliorate? Track 4. Miha, if you're still here, she probably isn't. There's only one person watching now. But if Miha is... Hang on, I'm going to reply to her comment. Oh, shit. What did I do? Go and listen to the chakra ameliorate track. Third eye. Alright, now Gemma, back to you. My first question is, why don't you love yourself more? You're struggling with self-acceptance. You're struggling with accepting... Okay, let's not talk about the relationship for a second, right? I'm talking purely about you, right? Because you've got to remember, the world around us and our experiences are a direct reflection of us. You're welcome, Miha, you're welcome. And I might see you when I'm down in Melbourne next, hey? Yeah? I've got some events coming up. Oh. That was about 4 cars. My God, did you hear that? I know you can hear it because I listened to it back and I could hear it. There's more. Interesting. Interesting. Sorry. If anyone in Australia saw on the news recently, look, there's lots going on around where I live at the moment, especially in Western Sydney. So much going on. Anyways, self-love, number one. So track 4 for you, Gemma. All right. I need you to listen to that, please. The Universalis track, I haven't actually recommended that one to anyone yet, and I think you would also benefit from the Universalis track, yeah? It's got the resonant human body frequency. I think you need to take a good hard look at yourself in the mirror and realize how wonderful you are, and I think you need to spend some time working on exercising your ability to love who you are as you are, right? Holy. Not holy as in H-O-L-Y. Holy as in W-H-O-L-L-Y. I think I spelt that wrong. But you get the gist of what I'm saying, right, Gemma? Gemma? You still here? Gemma? 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 I'm waiting for your comment to pop up. I hope you're still here. Okay, wonderful. Now, what I would also like you to do... Okay, that was very bland, Gemma. What I would also like you to do, right, because I know you're frustrated that I'm not just talking about what you want me to talk about, but that's just not the way I work, honey. Sorry. I will give you what Spirit is telling me to give you in the moment, yeah? Will he leave me for her? Why is he even going to her in the first place, right? As I was saying a little bit earlier, the world around us is a direct result of what's going on up here, yeah? So work on you. Do some you exercises. I don't think you've given yourself the correct nurturing recently. I'll say recently, right? And I mean in the distant something's going on. That's what, siren number 5? Oh, I appreciate you all too. I really, really do. I think you guys need to understand how much I love human beings. Yeah, I love people. People are so fantastic. You know, your behaviors piss me off sometimes. Oh my God, my own behavior pisses me off sometimes, right? But people, oh, we are the best fucking things ever. Yeah. I wish everybody else could work that out and realize that. Do you know how powerful you are? All of you. No, you don't. That's why you're here talking to me. But you're so powerful, right? We matter. Do you know what that means? We create physical matter simply from our thoughts. We matter. So here's another phrase for you all. Circumstances don't matter, right? So the circumstances around us don't create physical matter, right? Our state of being does, though. Right? It's only a state of being that matters. Yes? Right? That's a free one for you all. It's not mine, by the way. That's an old one, yeah? But, Gemma, I also would like you to pay attention in the new year, right, to routines. I said this a little earlier to someone else as well, but it's very applicable to you as well. Routine, and I don't think you should do it right now. I don't know why not. Spirit's not giving me that message of why not focus on it right now. But in the new year, you need to focus on rhythms, routines, structures, and schedules. All right, I'll say that again. Rhythms, routines, structures, and schedules. I don't know why those specific words for you, Gemma, but rhythms, routines, structures, and schedules. Yes, I think that should be your core focus for the first 3 months of the year, is working out rhythms, routines, structures, and schedules that work best for you, for your makeup, for your psychology, for your physiology, right? For everything that you've got going on. Rhythms, routines, structures, and schedules, all right? Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Gemma, I hope that helps, by the way, my love. Please go and listen to the album. Listen, I paid a very chunky sum of money to make this album, to get it professionally made, to become a registered recording artist here in Australia and around the world, so that, I had this gift. It's my gift to the world. That's why I released it on Christmas Day 4 years ago. Yeah, I'm not asking for anything in return. I'm simply asking everyone, go and work on yourself. And I'm trying to help you all with the tools to do so. Yeah, so I really do hope that helps. And I'm sorry, Gemma, if that's not the message that you want. Here, you want to know if he's going to leave you for her? If you don't work on yourself, yeah. But at the same time, whoever this individual is, honestly, Gemma, don't hate me for saying this. You're not matching in frequency with this person. Okay? I know you wanted to talk about that, and I didn't really touch on that, so here, I'll touch on it for you. You're not matching in frequency. So are you really sad about that? I wouldn't be. I know it's painful and you might have memory. Oh, who's that? It's painful and you might have just another psychic in the industry. It's painful and you might have some memories or, experiences and things like that, and etc., so forth and so on. But when we're not matching with someone in frequency anymore, yeah, we've got to let them go if that's what the universe is prompting us to do. Okay? I'm not here to make those choices for anyone, right? Because I'm not sitting there in your shoes living your life. But I can help you identify what's going on and point at it a bit more clearer, right? And that's what I was trying to do with you today, is rather than focus on, am I a piece of shit and is he going to leave me for her because I'm a piece of shit? Why don't we focus on more of the aspects of what's going on with me, right? I care about you. I don't care about him and I don't care about her. I care about you, right? You're here with me now. Do you see what I'm saying? Just like you're here with you all the time, right? Focus on you, my dear. Focus on you. And if you ever do want to catch up when I'm in Southeast Queensland, you know where to find me, right? perpelFLAME Company, Reese T. O'Leary. I'll see you over there. Sorry to be so harsh, but I told you before I give tough love, right? And I can, believe it or not, feel and hear and, All right. Angela, just because I love your energy, I'm going to end on you, all right? You get my last read in this group for the day. I did 4 hours in here 18 hours ago, so I'm a bit tired, as you can probably tell. I've done fucking 80 million readings in the last few days. That was an exaggeration, Reese. Obviously. All right, Angela, I would love some tools to return to me. X want to move back to Still My Property. Angela, if you scroll through this video, I'm going to recommend a song for you to listen to off my album at some stage of your reading. There is a link to my album. It's called The Chakra Ameliorate. Please go and support it. Go and listen to it. Go and stream it so you can do so for free, either on YouTube, Spotify, any of the streaming platforms. I think you can even search it on Pandora. Oh, it's on Heaps. Visa, UMD. What else is it on? It's on TikTok. I went and had a look at the statistics yesterday, and it's been played 40. Don't know how, because I'm not even on TikTok. But it's been played 48,000 times on TikTok. Or it said 48,000 views, and it's been played 18,750 times, I think it said, on Spotify in the last 12 months. Proud effort for me, because I barely fucking advertise the thing. So it's all word of mouth, yeah. So if you're on Spotify, it's on there for free. Go and listen to it. It's on YouTube, yeah. I mean, if you desperately want it, I might even gift it to you. But you've got to be a contributing member to the perpelFLAME Company tribe in some way, shape, or form for me to give you the album for free. Or you can just buy it. It's $20. It's $20. Right? But if you do want it for free, I understand many people going through lots at the moment, right? But you've got to contribute in some way. I don't just, you don't just get things for free in life. That's not how life works. Sorry. Sorry about it. Again, when I paid I paid 5 figures. Just consider how much that is. 5 figures. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 5 figures. I had to count the digits there. But I paid 5 figures at least for that album, and I don't charge for it 99% of the time. So the least anyone can do is support the tribe, right? And the tribe supports other people as well. So, I'm constantly doing, over the last week and a half, I've helped someone through an abortion. I even drove them to the hospital, right? Love that person to pieces. Of course I will. If you're in my tribe, you're my family. If you're in my tribe, I go out of my way. You'll never meet another psychic like me, guys. And that's because I'm not actually a psychic. I'm much, much more. So I think you all can realize that. Anywho, let me get back to Angela. Do you know what I think? I'm so sorry. I just need to interject before I do your reading, Angela. Every time I hear the name Angela, I've got relatives named Angela, blah, blah, blah. But there was a TV show that I used to watch as a kid, and it was called Angela Anaconda. Does anyone remember it? My name is Angela, hey, hello, welcome to my very own show. I'll introduce my friends to you. Dun, dun. Oh no, it's Ninny Poo. Dun, 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 dun. Shooby-dooby-doo-wah-wah, my name is Angela. Anyways, go and watch it. Funny show, cartoon. It's good to tune out sometimes and be a child. That's me. I'm a big kid. Alright, so... oh yeah, Angela Turner, sorry, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Angela Turner, I did think of that with you, I just forgot, second Angela, so I had to say something, right? I had to say something, but it came into my head before. Alrighty, bro. Let me have a look at your questions again, Angela. Sorry. Why aren't the questions updating here? That's so weird. Anyways, I'm getting half questions. Sorry. So, Angela, let me just do your read. Oh, hang on a second. I'm just wrapping up. One more question. Sorry, tribe members from across the world waking up in Canada. So I'll be jumping off the phone from you guys and jumping on the phone to them just after this. So, all right, Angela, back to you. Angela Goldsmith, that is. Angela Goldsmith, the first thing I want to say to you is I'm sorry that you feel very heartbroken, all right? Yes. Big change, right? And it can be extremely, extremely tough to grasp why certain things happen, the way they happen, and when they happen, and how they happen, yes? And the circumstances surrounding that, and what that does to us, and how that makes us feel, right? But what I've come to learn from Spirit over the years, I've had many experiences. This is coming to my mind about my own life, so I want to share it with you because I feel like it'll resonate in some way. I remember years and years and years ago, right, I had a group of friends. I actually got many groups of friends, right? But I had these two particular groups of friends. And at times they were together, and then at other times they were split apart. But what they used to do is put me in the middle of their two groups of friends, right? And it was a horrible, horrible, horrible place to be, because one group would be like, Reese, you're coming with us tonight. And then another night it would be like, no, Reese, you're coming with us. And they would literally drop me off from one group of friends to the other. It was crazy for me, because I'm like, what am I? Like a piece of meat being passed around, right? However, the point I'm trying to make to you is I ended up getting one day really, really frustrated, upset, and I remember crying my eyes out. This is years ago, guys. And I was just like, I can't fucking do this anymore. Right? I'm not a piece of meat. Yeah? They were too busy kind of clashing with each other to consider how I was feeling. So what did Spirit do? They took me out of the situation. And I remember for a very long time being so, I wouldn't say depressed, but I was very sad about the fact that I wasn't included or involved anymore. Because I lost everyone out of that, I was the one that lost everyone. And I was like, how fucking fair is that? Not at all, And so what ended up happening later was I went on to find out years later, if I hadn't have been removed from that situation, what those two groups then went on to go through and do and participate in, and I'm not going to go into detail, right? But what ended up happening was Spirit protected me. They removed me before shit hit the fan, metaphorically, right? They removed me. Oh my goodness gracious me. And it was just, I took this moment one day and I just went, oh my God, thank you so fucking much, Spirit. Because at the time I couldn't see it. I couldn't see why was I the one to suffer, basically. I was, right? But then I got to that later point in time where I was able to then reflect and look back and go, that's why. That's why. And let me tell you, some of the things that these groups got involved in or got up to included, illegal activities, and let's just say got involved with certain characters and spaces and places and things, and that just is not my scene at all, right? And obviously Spirit knows better than I. So they absolutely removed me from the situation before it got to that point. And I couldn't be more grateful if I tried, because those people now have to wear those experiences on their soul. I don't. Because I wasn't there. I didn't participate. I wasn't even aware. I didn't even know until years later, right? So I want you to kind of take from that, is Mike going to stay... hang on, is Mike going to stay gone or attempt to get at me again? You're a nurse. Nurse! Do you want to hear a funny story, just quickly? Whenever... I'm so mean. So if ever I think someone needs help and I'm like in public and I walk, like if I walk past you and say nurse, it's not a good thing. I think you need help. I'll walk past and go, nurse, nurse, where's the nurse? It's kind of like when you drop a drink in a bar and someone yells out, taxi, right? Same thing. I'm like, nurse. I've got a lot of nurses in my family, bless you. Tough job. You've got to be a very tough cookie and a very empathetic cookie all at the same time. You've got to be one of those Subway cookies that's a bit crumbly and a bit, crunchy at the same time to do that type of job. So is Mike going to stay gone or attempt to come at me again? Okay, I hate to tell you, but I think he will attempt again. He's very, very, for lack of a better term, very emotionally fractured. Now, what I want you to pay attention to, Mrs. Angela Goldsmith, I shouldn't say Mrs., sorry, I call everyone Miss and Mister. Same here. I love all people, I don't love their behavior though, let me tell you that. And I think you should start separating Mike. Is it Mike? Did I read that right? You should separate this person from their behavior, right? You can love the person, but not the behavior. So that means also not accepting the behavior, right? I do feel like there is going to be a time where he is going to, every single time he comes back to you, it's because he's lonely, depressed, this, that, the other, and all he wants to do is suck your energy. Suck your energy. And you've just replenished it, and then he comes and sucks it all back from you. Stop allowing that, please. You're a nurse. Give yourself some nurse. Be the nurse for yourself in this instance, yeah? You need to cut it off. Cut it off. So when it happens again, just be like, why are you here? Like, what is this about? Are you here because you want, you genuinely... And you'll see very quickly what I'm talking about, because, the behavior will be exposed, and therefore the reaction will tell you everything you need to know. Right? Oh, I'm a little psychological devil over here, I am, right? Because I have a copy of the Diagnostic Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, version 5. Because I've had a lot of people over the years call me schizophrenic, crazy, this, that, the other. If anything, I've got a bit of ADHD more than likely. I don't lean into it, and I'm not diagnosed. Why the need? No need, right? I know myself, and I know myself where. Very good that there's a protective order against him from a judge, because I just feel obsessive, right? And it's not even just with you. It's with everything. It's with everyone too. And it's this desperation and this desperate need to fill a void. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me if Mike's a drinker or a drugger in different ways, because there's always this need to fill a void. And all it is traumas from his childhood, teenage years and past, quite frankly, that he's just not addressing. He needs help, just not from you. Just because you're a nurse at work doesn't mean you need to be a nurse at home. You're not a fixer, right? So You're a contributor, not a fixer. All right, just remember that. You're not here to fix people. People need to fix themselves. Yeah. So yeah, well, please be careful. Yes, and do not accept that energy back into your space. Do not accept any energies like that back into your space. Yes. Let me tell you all, as someone who is, what would you like to call me? I don't like labels, yeah, so I try and stray away from gay, straight, bi, and all those things. Call me pansexual, okay? Call me pansexual. As someone that's pansexual and someone that loves everyone, right, I have been recognizing some behaviors and traits in men especially, but it's time for, look, men have needed nurturing for a very long time that they haven't been. The world's been very fucked up, politely, right? It's all upside down. The grandmothers and the nurturers aren't nurturing. The men aren't being men, right? We need men to be men and women to be women, politely. That's as straight as I'm going to say it to you all. We need men to be men and women to be women, because there are certain roles that we naturally give out as these beings, right? I sit in the middle. I'm androgynous. So I give both nurturing and, look, see these muscles? I used to weigh almost 200 kilos. Do you think I do anything to get these muscles? No, I don't, right? But I'm both. I'm both the masculine and the feminine. There are others like me out there, not many, right? But men need to be men, women need to be women. Because the women need to do the nurturing. There can be tough women out there as well, of course. It's not taking away from that. But women provide a level of nurturing that you can't get from anywhere else, right? I can sit here and talk about what it's like to be a mother until the cows come home. I'm not going to fucking make any difference. You talk to a woman about being a mother, even if they don't have children, it's going to come from a very different space, right? Do you see what I'm saying? So men need to be men, women need to be women. Right, and we will resolve some of these problems, like I'm seeing in the comments. This sounds like my husband, that sounds like my husband, or my ex, or whatever else. Right? It's because they haven't addressed certain things in their world. They need to go and address it. And unfortunately, there are certain. I don't think the world's giving the space for these conversations, honest conversations, to occur. Right? So unfortunately, until we start to see more of these conversations had in an honest way, it's going to continue. And we can't look to, no offense, I know you're a nurse, but we can't look to the medical system to be fixing it either. These are spiritual conversations that need to be had, like what we're having right now. This is a spiritual, highly spiritual conversation, and it needs to be met with maturity and nurturing and love, but also masculinity and toughness and, tough love. So it's got to be a really good balance of both in order to hit people. I'm very fortunate. I can read for anyone. I can sit anyone that what people love to do. You can't read for me. I wouldn't like to call it spiritual warfare, because then that's kind of leading into this idea that there's someone doing this to us. I hate to tell you, but we're doing it to ourselves. Yeah, we're doing it to ourselves. Human beings, yes? There's no aliens doing it to us. I'm not saying there's no such thing as aliens. I'm saying there's no aliens doing this to us. The only people that are doing this to us is us, other human beings. So the minute we start to break some of these cycles and stop some of these cycles, we're going to stop seeing some of these patterns occur. That's all. It's really quite simple, I promise. It's just difficult to recognize sometimes, especially when we're such emotive beings. We have big hearts and we feel so deeply, and it can all become a bit confusing and a bit much sometimes. Understandable, totally understandable. But listen, I'm going to love you all and leave you. Thank you again. I think I went over my hour. Again, I'm going to say it again. There's a link in this chat for the Chakra Ameliorate album. Go and stream it, please. Go and listen to it. It's free. It's there for you to draw upon, to listen to heal with, okay? And everyone that's been commenting tonight can benefit from one track or another, as I've pointed out to you all. And also go over to perpelFLAME & Company. Give the page a like, share, a follow, whatever. Same with Reese T. O'Leary. Keep in touch, yes? I can't wait to hear of people's successes in the near future, all right? Happy health, happy wealth, happy. City, I'm so sorry, you've come in too late. Yeah. All right. You'll have to wait for next time. But as I just said, pop over to the perpelFLAME Company page, come and join the tribe, and you can book in for a reading there if you want. Yeah. I do paid readings too. Alrighty, bro. Thanks for your time, everyone. Bye.